Hey Cougars, I'm Leon Donatelli.
And I'm Skylar Landry, and you're watching Cttv.
Bringing you stories from the trail. For our first story of the day, we're taking a trip back in time to April 8th, 2024, where students and staff gathered outside to view the solar eclipse.
In a video news package, trail media reporters Anela Apollinar, Morgan Ames, and Destiny Miku talked with students and faculty to find out more about the significance of this event.
On April 8, 2024, students and faculty gathered outside to view the solar eclipse. And as the moon passed between the sun and the earth, students watched in awe and minds were sparked with curiosity.
My initial thoughts was it's kind of cool that we get to take time out of our day to go look at the eclipse since it doesn't happen too often, and be able to kind of learn about it and what it all is about.
Prior to the eclipse, the district and several science teachers put in great effort so students of all ages could enjoy this celestial event.
I was part of a district-wide committee that Cherry Creek wanted to get a committee of science teachers together to plan the day. And this was very district-driven, where they bought glasses for every single adult student in the entire district, and probably a group of about 30 science teachers got together and were planning ideas about the eclipse for all classes, all ages, and also what to do during the eclipse.
Since many consider this eclipse a once-in-a-lifetime event, the trail community was filled with excitement and anticipation.
The atmosphere during the eclipse and leading up to the eclipse was teachers were just talking about how this doesn't happen all the time, and to really take the opportunity to show up and show what it's all about.
Well, I think it just makes science exciting. It makes something that sometimes you don't imagine and it feels abstract. It makes it real. You will remember seeing the moon literally just block the sun. So it just gives you that visual and that ability to really understand what's happening when you actually get to see it.
Ms. Gold also explained how the eclipse contributed to students' overall educational experience.
Well, I am a big fan of experiential learning. So definitely anytime you can experience what you're learning, you're going to remember that 10 times more. So it was planned perfectly. I'm glad the sun and moon agreed to do that during school hours because it made it fun.
This is Anela Apollinar speaking for Morgan Ames and Destiny Miku, and you're watching Cttv.
Our next story seeks to highlight one of the many unique classes that CT has to offer.
Digital art seeks to combine the technical skill of computer science and the creativity of traditional art. Trail media reporters Christopher Rodriguez, Morgan Ames, and Shishin Bada interviewed teachers and students to learn more about what makes digital art.
It's very risk-free. No one's going to judge you. If you're interested, if you think you'll enjoy it, pull the trigger. Take the class. It's a great time.
With an expansive course catalog, students can choose from various classes that suit their own interests, with one being AP Digital Art.
I like about digital art is that it's clean. Painting is very messy, and I like the ability to explore, and I feel like going forward, digital art will probably be the most common medium there is, so I think relying on digital art is just the best idea.
Digital art is amazing. It is becoming the wave of the future. Computers, we are CTE, and being able to show proficiency in just using a program like Adobe really speaks volume to the character of you as a student, and it gets you that one step further.
With 20 plus years of teaching under his belt, Mr. Garland offers a unique teaching style that allows students to have an authentic learning experience.
What I like about digital art and what I like about the class is it's a very free class. No one's judging you. The teacher's always free to help. He doesn't criticize you or ridicule you, make you feel like what you're doing isn't good.
We do art critiques, and you have other students who do their art come and tell you what you need to improve on. And you have the teacher, and he's fantastic, and he tells you what you need to improve on. And you do all your presentations and stuff, and that builds confidence.
AP Art is a one-of-a-kind course that challenges students to expand their minds and perfect their craft.
AP Digital Art is, they are refining the skills they've built over a few years in the level 1 and level 2 class, and now they're creating portfolio pieces for the College Board AP exam. Portfolios can help you acquire jobs, interviews, and college submissions, and it really just sets up a process for documenting and processing your art.
Workload's pretty easy. For AP Art though, Mr. Garland will push you, will try to make you a better artist. I totally recommend this class just if you feel like you're not good at art or you want to try something new, I think it's a great, this is a great class for it. You learn so much about fundamentals of art, but you also just get to have fun with it.
In correspondence to Shishin Bada, this is Morgan Ames.
And Chris Rodriguez.
Signing off.
Hey Cougars, are you staying up to date with the latest news from around CT?
If not, be sure to hop on over to our website at cttoday.org, where you can check out all of our new posted stories.
And make sure to follow Trail Media on Instagram and TikTok for mobile updates when a new story is posted. Now, it's time.
For the moment we know you've all been highly anticipating.
The return of the Sports Report. Here to give you the facts are our most esteemed sports journalists, Jake Scott and Dempsey Gibbs.
What is up, wonderful Cougars? I am Dempsey Gibbs.
And I'm Jake Scott.
This 2023-2024 school year, we had a great sports year with many teams bringing home the hardware.
You know, we look forward to bringing some more back next year. And let's go over all the sports from this year.
Sports, 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 sports.
We'll start off with boys soccer. It was our first time making it to the Final Four in school history. We fell short, though, losing 2-1 to Broomfield in an overtime match.
We lost many great seniors. We have a lot of great youngins on the rise. Hope to get another great season next year.
Next up, we have football. We went 5-5.
It sounds like it's a mid-record, but we did beat Grandview, and that is not mid.
Indeed.
Our former players, Jack Seavey and Carson Pierce, are going to continue to play at Concordia College together. That's a great feat.
Dempsey, bro, you want to go to college with me or no?
Heck nah. Boys golf put it right in the hole this year as they were state runner-ups. Golfer Braden Forte, he struck even at the state championship, which is an incredible feat, especially for a high school golfer.
Special guest, special guest, special guest.
All right, we're here with Palmy, Kate Smith. How would you say the season went?
I would say it went pretty good. We had some successful wins, so.
And what are you looking forward to for next year?
I'll be a senior, so everything that I get to do with that is going to be fun.
Leader?
All right. So my partner unfortunately got a little sick, but we got to get stuff going. So I'm bringing my co-host, Mr. Garrett Aldred, today. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir. All right, so we're talking about winter sports right now. Girls swim and dive. They had a pretty great season. They won all their conference meets, which we have never done that before. Our swimmer, Ella Draculich, also qualified in all 8 of her events for state, which has never been done by a CT swimmer.
We also have Ava Zadigan, who placed 4th in the 100 and is the first girl to ever place that high. And we finished 9th in 5A throughout the whole season.
Sports. Sports. Sports.
So Cheer had an amazing season this year, taking down all the Blue Bloods, finishing 1st in state, also winning the Centennial League championship.
They took their towns down to Florida, and the JV team has gone back-to-back in their game day routine.
Tiptoe it. You're tiptoeing. You're tiptoeing.
Next, we have girls basketball. It's probably one of our most exciting seasons here this year. We were league champions and also made it to the Final Four, but unfortunately we lost to the state champions, Valor Christian. I'm going to send it over to Chief. Let's see what he's got.
I have some excellent Chief analysis. Just make sure that camera's all right. So this is my favorite play that we ran all year. We had first team all state player, Tamara Allen. She would take the ball here, and she would dribble here and dribble there, and then she would score the ball. Thank you. That's my analysis.
Boom. Oh, to the basket. Oh my God, he's terrible.
We are here with boys basketball. Our season was not so great, but we had young players like Nathan Bach, Jordan Mitchell. Nathan Bach was 2nd team all-conference, and Jordan Mitchell was honorable mention all-conference, which is a great feat, and our future should be bright.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh, on his head.
We're combining boys and girls lacrosse for this segment, but first up we'll talk about the boys real quick. They started off the season hot, 2-0. Since then it's been a bit of a rocky road. They're now 3-8, but they're hoping to be led by seniors Nate Gilmore, Sam Burnett, Ryan Hubbard, Ethan Conover for a comeback here on the backstretch.
You know, our girls are having a phenomenal season, recently beating Grandview in the Predator Cup. We're doing so well, we're most likely will be moving up to 5A next year. And we have Abby Van Zant and Lorelai both recently hit 100 career points.
Sports, yeah.
Our girls track and field team is a sleeper for state. You should definitely be keeping an eye out for them.
Our girls 4x1 is third and our 4x2 is first. We also have nation's top jumper, Kaylee Powell, jumping 41 feet in the triple jump.
Our boys track and field team is dominating once again, Chassa 5A. They're on pace to win another championship this year, led by New Mexico commit Kahari Wilbon and the decorated champ Peyton Summers.
We currently have the top times in the 1, 2, 400 and the 4x2.
As seniors, Lena and I have definitely come to learn the ins and outs of high school.
That's definitely right, Skylar. And now that our time as Cherokee Shell Cougars is coming to an end, it's time for us to pass down our words of wisdom to the students that we're leaving behind.
True Media reporters Shayna Moss and Aubrey Nichols bring you more on the topic.
My advice is to get involved because there's so many great activities, so many great things we have going on. Like we have Kiva, we have Wish Week stuff, we have prom and homecoming, so just get involved because these are the things that you remember most about high school, not just like the work you do, but like the things you attend and the people that you meet going to those things.
And my advice for underclassmen would probably be just to get involved at school, whether that be clubs or sports. Just make sure you're a part of the community.
I would agree, get involved, whether it's just doing activities, sports, club, participating in spirit days, just somehow get involved within this community and the school, make life much better.
I would definitely say that advocating for yourself is very important. If you have an issue and really just, go to your teachers, ask them if you need help, there's resources, really utilize your resources.
And jumping on that, I would say become friends with your teachers. If you become closer with them, it's gonna be so much easier completing assignments, asking more questions. And another thing I would give advice to is go to every single school event. Even though you don't like it, I feel like it's gonna be worth it at the end, so you don't regret not going to an event.
As today's show comes to a close, the class of 2024 and I would like to take a moment to thank you for all your years of support.
Throughout our 3.5 years as a part of Trail Media, we've really gotten to see this program grow, and it's all thanks to you.
And we know that even though our journey with the trail has come to an end, the program is just getting started.
And we cannot wait to see what you guys do in the future. But until then,
that's all for today, Cougars.
Thanks for watching, and remember,
we are CT!